Hello everyone, this is my first video. I made this video to record my voice in English because I want to be smarter in English. I'm now 38 years old. I have done course in English when I was in junior high school. I always doubt my language skills. Now I want to prove the proverb that says that willingness gives birth to ability. I want to see the process of progress my English through regarding practice recording my voice. So, friends who want to give advice and input or even assessment, I welcome. I took the first topic on motivation entitled God's Way. That every event in our life is an answer to prayer. Every problem will test our faith. God does not always answer our prayers directly, but God will always give the best. Many times we pray with the expectation that God will answer immediately. We ask for something with great confidence, but the opposite happens. We face challenges, failures, of even losses. But have we ever stopped and asked, could this be the answer to our prayer, just in a different way? God doesn't always work according to human logic. He doesn't always give us what we want, but He always gives us what we need. Every event in our lives, be it happy or painful, it part of God's way of answering our prayers and molding us into stronger and wiser individuals. Problems and trials are not a sign of God abandoning us, but rather a tool to strengthen our faith. In every difficulty, there is an opportunity to grow. In every way, there is room for hope. God works in silence. He prepares the way, opens unseen doors, and guides us with love. We just need to believe that everything happens for a reason, and that God's answer always comes on time, even if it's not on our time. Many times we come to God in prayer with the expectation that our requests will be granted immediately. We ask for healing, sustenance, a way out trouble, or guidance in confusion. But the reality is not always in line with our expectations. In fact, sometimes the more we pray, the greater the trials that come. However, that's where God's ways often elude us. God walks in His own ways, ways that transcend human logic and plans. He doesn't always answer our prayers with a yes, but He always answers with, I know what is better for you. Every event that happens in our lives, even the painful ones, could be the answer to our yearly prayers. Maybe not in the form we imagined, but in a form that will bring us closer to our true purpose. God is shaping our character through process, not just giving instant results. The troubles that come are not a punishment, but rather a tool to build resilience. When we are tested, our faith is actually being strengthened. When the road is closed, it may be because God is preparing a big door for us to enter. When something is taken from our lives, it could be because God is clearing the space for something much better. Remember, the greatest blessings often come after the greatest storms. The process of waiting, being patient, and enduring is not wasted time, but rather a moment where we are being trained to become stronger, wiser, and more grateful individuals. Our job is not to understand all His plans now, but to trust that they exist and that they are good, because God is never wrong in organizing the lives of His people. So, when life doesn't go as we expected, don't immediately despair. Don't think that our prayers are unheard. Maybe God is answering it in His way, in His time, and through a way we didn't expect. All we have to do is believe, be patient, and keep going in faith. Even though the road of life is not always easy, God is always with us. He knows best. His ways may not always be understood now, but in time, we will see the every step, every tear, and every prayer we pray. That's all from my short video. Hopefully through this video, you can understand what I say in English. I apologize because my English is not good, but I want to be consistent. If you understand that I am saying, hopefully you will be motivated too.